the enigma of rage, Engin Terzi. One of the few that has gone up in weight classes and beat them all. He won from 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75 kilos. So he is one of the few ever who has been jumping up from weight classes and been winning them. Will there ever be someone that has his type of knowledge? And will there ever be someone that can do exactly the same thing as Engin Terzi? Let's get on to it. And before this video, leave a like, subscribe and ring the bell for notification. Let's roll the intro. I have been watching a lot of Engin Terzi's videos, and I do see that this guy embodies the very definition of determination, discipline, hard work and having a lot of fun doing this. And even if he is not competing himself, he is coaching other people to help them become a lot better in their future arm wrestling career. But I needed to get some information from some people that know the enigma of rage Engin Terzi very well. So I decided to contact none other than Mr. Neil Pickup.
He has a YouTube channel, so you better be subscribing to him because he really puts out really good content almost every day.
While he was talking about this particular subject, we also got a bonus guest. I'm leaving the spotlight to you, Neil. Take it away.
Okay, so it's the quiet time just before we start one of my Deep Inside series interviews with a very special guest. We've got Yannis the Jedi Amelin's in the seat. But before we do that, we got a little bit of business to take care of for a friend of mine from SATV, Craig Vickerland, and he's asked us to give a little bit of a overview of an exceptional arm wrestler, a little bit of our thoughts on an exceptional arm wrestler. And I'm going to say, to start things off, when anybody talks about world-class arm wrestlers, the old-time greats of arm wrestling are at the top of that conversation. They talk about the best in the world and then the best of all time. And the first person's name that always pops into people's head is John Brzenk. And then it starts to filter out and you start to go into the environment and the area wherever your favourites are. But if you were to move down universally and ask people around the world, in North America, in Europe, in Eastern Europe, anywhere in the world, who they see as the top 5 arm wrestlers, this man's name would always be in that conversation. Though he started his career at a very light weight class, around 55 kilos in body weight, he progressed through the weight categories and has been successful in every one of those weight classes, from 55 through 60, 65, 70, 75 and above. He's a multiple WAF World Champion, multiple EAF European Champion, and probably the most famous and decorated Turkish arm wrestler of all time. By this point, I'm sure everybody out there knows who I'm talking about. It's the enigma of rage, Mr. Engin Terzi. Engin, mate, just on behalf of myself and Yannis, and I'm going to hand over to Yannis in a minute and get a little bit of comment from him. I just want to give some love to you, mate, let you know that we all think you are the king. You're an absolute savage. For anybody out there, for the few of you out there that must have been living under a rock if you're into arm wrestling and you don't know about the enigma, check out Engin Terzi's body of work, and it is comparable with anybody in the history of the sport. The man is a savage. He's angry, he's ferocious, and he loves pinning people on arm wrestling tables. Yannis, anything you can add to that, mate?
When I started my arm wrestling career more than 20 years ago, Engin was already on top. When I competed first time in Europe in '99, I took, I think, 6th or 7th place. Engin was a champion that year. And from very beginning, Engin is one of arm wrestlers I'm always watching. What he's doing, how he's training, and he's one of my absolutely favorite arm wrestlers. And it's now more than 20 years later, nothing much has changed. He's still in the top, he's still strong, he's still going strong, he's still same crazy about arm wrestling. I'm enjoyed to watch him 20 years ago, and I still enjoy to watch him on table. He's not, it's not great if he's your opponent on other side of table. He's like so emotional about arm wrestling. I would say, I think he's most dedicated arm wrestler I know. And but he's one of my favorites, and always, if you want to see quality, watch Engin. That's always top quality.
And I think for me, just to sort of cap it off, when we put together the show on the channel called In the Presence of Greatness on the Supernatural Strength channel, we've had various world-class arm wrestlers that have come into the show, been on the show, featured, moved away, come back. One man's been consistent throughout, and it's the Enigma of Rage, Engin Terzi. And everything that I said about him there, everything that Yanis said about him, all of that, when he's at least 125 years old. Engin, we love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. And all you guys out there, if you don't know Engin, check out that body of work, and you'll be impressed. Biggity bong, mother fluffers.
So yeah, now you have been hearing the opinions from Neil Pickup and Giannis Amolins. So thank you very much to Neil Pickup and Giannis Amolins for contributing your thoughts to this little project of mine. And I do really apologize for the massive delay with this video, but since there were a lot of topic videos from Dubai coming out like a hot candy, it was almost inevitable that I was gonna focus on those videos first, get my thoughts out about them as soon as possible. So thank you very much for the patience, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notification, and share this video around, because it really helps me a lot. And Engin Terzi, you are definitely one of the most inspirational arm wrestlers that is out there. The burning passion that you have really solidify your legacy in the world of arm wrestling. And I always have a great time watching you pull. It's very inspirational. So have a nice day, stay safe, don't be a bee, and keep being awesome. Take care.